Number 4 is upon us. Set up your tripods, ladies and gentlemen. It's the M249 and Mark 12. Those are the two guns that are the world spawns on Vikendi for this penultimate custom game of the year. My name is Jorisar. I hope you're enjoying the games as much as I am enjoying casting them so far. Welcome to everyone who is playing. Welcome to everyone who is watching as well. This is quite a lot of fun indeed. We have the first circle. Oh, would you look at that? It's mysteriously centering on Dino Land. I couldn't possibly comment as to why. Remember, we've also got damage set to 20%. So it might take a lot longer. Okay, it will take a lot longer for your sprays to kill the enemy than you're typically used to. Everyone waiting until the second half of the plane path because of where the circle is. Completely understand that. You've got 16 teams and 42 alive here. This should be good fun. Comeback Arena is on, by the way. So if we see some really, really insane early game fights, a lot of these guys should be able to make it back. Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes, it's the Dino Land hot drop. It's gonna happen. Slugs fall for life. The bullet sponges are here. Who else is coming? Who is that? That's the roof hoppers. And over here we've got Ripton. I'm not sure if Ripton are gonna make it all the way to Dino Land. I think they're gonna go over here. They are indeed. But we definitely have a big old fight. Oh, hang on. We've got an even bigger fight here in Lumberyard. M249 ready for Ganichiwa. And they are taking on, the Bandage Kings are taking on the 4 fine fresh fish. 3 fine fresh fish in this particular game. Oh, well, this just got awkward. Hi, guys. How's it going? I knew I might be able to get an angle round the outside. Good initial nade from Babbler. Very close to doing damage to Saiku. They back off. I think that's probably the wise move here. I feel like the fresh fish should move further north. The problem is Dammer here as well. That makes things extra awkward. This is going to be a standoff for a little while. Let's take a look inside Dino Land. Hackshot Trays and Mingorp have got the main streets of Dino Land as slugs fall for life. And the bullet sponges have Volcano and everything off to the west. We've got N8 Windigo and Rusty. I do like Dino Land. It is lovely. Wow, on red marker gone already. Bye-bye, birdie. What happened there? Oh, it was a 3v1 in a single compound. Fair enough, fair enough. No comeback, unfortunately, as that was a solo player team. So we've already got a rather permanent looking finish for one of the teams here. Bullet Sponges already spotting a couple of the slugs. The odd tiny bit of damage being done here. Rusty Razor getting Mingorp from range. Not doing very much damage though from distance. Opts to go back into the restaurant instead. So because the damage is set to 20%, it's a really weird sort of fight dynamic. You can afford to tank a bit of damage and reposition. And it also means that the more clumped up you are, potentially the better. Ooh, yeah, that blue zone grenade does 10 damage a second. Hackshot's just doing a quick check. It's not phase 1 damage, that's for sure. Meanwhile, still continuing to be a little bit of a deadlock down on the south side of the circle. We will keep an eye on that. Rusty Razor making a move. Will Hackshot spot this? Hackshot spots it. Down to 40 HP. Might have to think twice. Expose himself just a little bit more to get further behind. Windigo gets taken out. Hackshots from very dedicated firing there. Will Trace and Mingorp decide to move in? Oh, hang on just a second. Down here, we've got Cobalt being moved in on. Ganichiwa looking for the knock. Does get it. 38 HP left. Bandage Kings have got 2 knocks. Should be able to make it 2 kills as well. Slugs 4 for life, eliminating the bullet sponges in Dino Land. That does mean that the Slugs reign supreme here, and there's no comeback arena possible, actually, for the other team. So they've got all 3 of those kills. The bullet sponges will not be coming back in the meantime. Raider, I think, got 2 knocks earlier on. He's finally gone down himself. 4 fine, fresh fish. Oh, no. Oh, no. Was looking for the final player. Couldn't spot him. Apocalypse is him. And the Bass will actually get rezzed. Raider should be able to come back via comeback arena. And this actually sets up a 2v... Is it a 2v2 or a 2v3 versus the Bandage Kings? It's a 2v3. Jupiter, Gonichiwa, and Saiku might be thinking about whether they can clean up and come and grab the rest of this fight down by Lumberyard. They've got good angles, but we have to stop there for a second. C4 you later and Roof Hoppers. Got a rather disastrous fight here where they've both basically been caught out in the open. Jaeger getting his toes shot at by the looks of things. 4 or 5 damage at once. He's not going to be able to revive Wet Boy. Ziox also feels like he's a little bit out in the open. Spiky Poo goes for the flank. Won't quite make it. Flashbangs, grenades out, Molotovs, anything you can. Anything you can throw, it's getting chucked at him, but unfortunately Spiky Poo just isn't on the receiving end for any of that for Solar Link. And the element of surprise there will mean that he uses most of his utility. He's got a pretty decent spray onto Spiky Poo. He's going to have to move back. Oh, good headshots there, and Spiky Poo goes down. He's not out, though. Wet Boy is still in the game, and don't forget, there is still comeback arena. Jaeger and Spiky Poo should be able to come back for the Roof Hoppers if Wet Boy plays his cards right here. This 3v2 in Lumberyard. Apocalypse and the Bass trying to disengage, which I think is a very sensible thing to do. Delzor, what? Oh, Delzor's in the volcano. Very smart. Guess where the next zone's gonna go, guys. Okay, that all makes sense now. Let's take a look at C4 you later. Mr. Paradox and Solar Link still here. Looks like they used a balloon to get here. Oh, Rusty Razor with the 3-month resub. Thank you very much for... Oh, no, Del, what are you doing? Oh, Del. Anyone want an ice cream? That's just what we get up to here. It's a thing we do. 5 damage per bullet. Exactly right, Rusty Razor. It's a bit rough here on 20%. You need to make sure you have enough ammo, and you need good angles. You can't just peek a corner and let them heal every single time you shoot them. You need a way to pinch them. You need a way to move in and sustain that damage. It becomes a lot more strategic when you can't just drop people with a bullet or two. That is for sure. I love what Paradox is doing here. Where is Solar Link? Oh, Solar Link's all the way over here. Okay. Yeah, right. That's a thing. Paradox is playing the long game. That is for sure. Does Solar Link also have an emergency parachute? That's the question. Have we got the airdrop? Lame Della moving in on a 2-person bike. They're potentially moving in to a compound that is very occupied by 5G. Thinking better of it as they move further across Vikendi, which is fair enough. Paradox here with the 3000 IQ play. Love to see it. Pac-Man, Flolo, and Luffy rotating in from the east side. These guys are using a Zima. No one in front of them at the moment, but they might soon walk into Raider and Co. That definitely is a emergency shoot. We see the train, but not the Zima approaching. This is Team Dam, Apocalypse, and the Bass. Will eventually get rejoined by Raider. He just needs to loot up a little bit. They're thinking about taking the compound. They've chosen not to at the moment. The Bass and Apocalypse are blasting these vehicles. And they're actually doing that just because they're looking in the direction of their teammate. What is Flolo doing? Guys, get in the car. Get out of there. Ooh. They need to get out of there. They need to get out of there now. Vehicles appear to be toast. On the plus side, though, at least they're able to pop into the next bit of the game. Oh, yes. There we go. Kong and Dankland have gone cable car hopping. We've got a motorbike on there as well. I can appreciate that. Very, very nicely played. Next circle is still mysteriously centering on Dino Land. I wonder what that could possibly mean. Oh, are they going to ride off? Oh, what bowlers. Check that out. Evil Knievel. You love to see it. That's Dankland and Kong styling it out. As the rest of these squads make their way in from afar. The Bandage Kings are choosing not to shoot Team Dam and the Bass. There's almost no point if it's going to take 25 bullets connecting. But he does act as a canary in the coal mine, which is useful. If there's anyone in front looking to shoot them, these guys will know about it. Oh, never mind. They're shooting now. They got bored. There I was thinking they were just going to keep running because that's a smart thing to do. Now, we're going to have someone possibly ambush us at close range instead. That's way more... To be fair, that is way more fun. To be fair. Ooh, 13 damage on a headshot. That's expensive. Jaeger and Spiky Poo coming back to join Wet Boy. Who is very, very much next to Dell's driving school, and we don't want anyone to know. It's okay. Keep going, keep going. Everything's fine. Okay, keep going. Excellent. All right, well done. Woo! Trigger discipline much. Roof hoppers have been spotted by Slugs 4 for you. Is he looking to land on top of something? Oh, is he going to miss the... He is going to miss the roof. And he loses 20 HP doing that as well, does Jaeger. Questions are going to get asked now. He needs to loot up very quickly indeed. A lot of teams now descending into Dino. It's almost like they think the zone's going to end here or something. I couldn't possibly comment. But isn't that interesting? You're going to be taking more damage from the zone than you are from bullets at this rate, I'm afraid. The Ezio trying to get a little bit of purchase against Jorah. I don't think he'll be able to. Anki Robbie looking like he's going to bleed out. He is. That's Saiku getting credit for that kill. In the meantime, some very long distance Mark 12 action going on here. Ooh, close range fighting. Reappearing in Dino Land. Yes, indeed. Dell's driving school have moved in. Hackshot's looking for Meubis. He's peaky as well, although Hackshot himself is down to 40 hit points. There's only so much damage you can take. Here comes Meubis. Noob Swiss knows Hackshots is low. But Hackshots with 6 HP. A lot of headshots in that spray, managing to finish him off. That was huge. Absolutely huge. Peaky does get Hackshots, but teammate Trays is here to stop the rot. And the trade will come out. Into the building? Into the building? No, not into... Oh, no! That was terrible! He tried to carry him into the building. He missed. Hit the wall and then got taken out. Oh, that's brutal. Oh, that's horrific. Well, that's it. That's them out. Absolutely horrific. Jaeger and Spiky Poo of the Roof Hoppers are now back in the game. Wet Boy sacrifice will not be forgotten. Uh-oh. The Bandage Kings now moving out against on blue marker. The ADS, no headshots until the very end, but it looks like it was enough. Unfortunately, though, there's someone else right behind, and Maruz gets traded out too. Not expecting that. Saiku goes low. We need Gonichiwa in there. I mean, don't molly your teammate. Do not recommend. Looking for where the final players are. There weren't any. It was a self-revive. Bandage Kings eliminating on blue marker, and Jupiter is going to get revived as well. Action now moving back towards Dino Land. Mr. Paradox has opted to come in from the unreachable position. Decides he wants to play a little bit more in the greenhouse now. And this is on the south side of Dino Land. There are multiple greenhouses now as well. It has been completely redesigned. A couple of C4s would actually be great against teams that are hauling up in these sort of compounds here. It hasn't been spotted yet by Apocalypse and Raider. It looks like Delzor is playing normally now as well, trying to hide his way from the teams. But he's behind the washing machine. Best call out in the history of PUBG. Just saying. And for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, watch me play on Miramar. That'll give you an idea or three. Oh, some of those call outs were funny. Bandage Kings moving up onto Ripton. They will shortly be able to see them, but they're still quite far away. Headshot, that's 14 damage. Nothing to be sniffed at, and Abros now knows they have company. They were busy looking at Chiefy Weefy and Broken Helm, wondering if there's anyone on the other side of the fence. They've got their own bit of the fence to worry about, and that's this hill. I like the flank from SG Hulk. SG Hulk as opposed to She-Hulk. So smart. Beautiful bit of surprise damage done on Jupiter. I think we need a frag grenade here. Yes, we do. Oh, hang on. The other two members of Ripton have gone down. Saiku managing to get two. Maybe a quick revive onto Merb is in order. I don't know. Saiku going for... Oh, is he going for Jupiter? Don't think so. This could be a big mistake. Jupiter's about to bleed out. Jupiter's going to bleed out. Will Hulk find Saiku? Does he? No, he's healing. That's it. Ripton eliminated. The Bandage Kings will be able to continue. They are down one player, though. Jupiter has gone down. They're up to 9 kills, though. Saiku on 5. Very, very well done. Joro Rar are in the Lost Jungle, which is appropriate because I'm pretty sure the logo has a dino on it. It does indeed. I appreciate you guys. That's Pac-Man. That's Luffy. That's Flolo. Enjoying their stay in the greenhouse. Looking just fine. Outside, they've got Jaeger, Paradox, Apocalypse, and Raider. 3 different teams. Very, very close to each other. Jaeger, where's Spiky Poo? Oh my god. Spiky Poo's nowhere close to these guys. This is going to be interesting indeed. He's basically trying to tempt Team Dam out from the restaurant to push him. Spiky, who appears to be involved in a completely different fight of his own. He's found one member of Jororor. That's Pac-Man. But there were 3 in here. Where are the other 2? Luffy and Flolo. They're healing up and getting ready to push inside. That's a good molly. That's an excellent molly. And I think that's going to be that for Spiky, but that's really well played, to be fair. Well traded by Luffy. Massive pity about Pac-Man. I wonder if they could have pushed in any earlier. I don't know. I wasn't watching at the time. But that was a good response nonetheless. AW Sig with the subscribe. Thank you very much for the Prime sub and good luck. You get 5 extra entries into the raffle. We will be announcing the winners of the raffle on social media tomorrow and we will be DMing all of the winners on Twitch. Best of luck to you. Thank you so much for the sub, mate. Hope you are having a lovely New Year's Eve and wishing you all the best. All of you guys. All the best for an excellent 2023. 7 teams and 13 players left alive as Jaeger finally goes down. That means the roof hoppers are eliminated here. Phase 6 is going to be... Ooh, on the edge of Dino Land. This is going to make things very interesting. Chiefy Weefy is opting for the... Wait, what? Someone underarm in there. That is... Oh, wow. Yeah, guys, this is a problem. Can you imagine a blue zone nade? Like, mega lol. Just a blue zone nade on the other side. Oh, no! No! Can he get out? Oh, thank God he can get out. That is so smart. That is so smart. I thought Chiefy was stuck. Clearly not. Clearly not. I appreciate that, Bandage Kings, using the C4 to negotiate your way around that wall. And they will now be able to enter. Take a look at who might be on these cliffs. This fight's looking like it's going to end very soon. C4 later and Paradox. I think they have a self-revive. Yes, they do. Flolo is going to finish that off. Jororor up to 3 kills now. Dankland and Solar Link locked in battle. We need the teammate support here. Shooting through the smokes. Good trade. We need to get the insta revive. Is that going to be enough for the blue zone? Yes, it is. Well played. Leaving Solar Link until later. You can get... Oh! Good spot. Heard the beep from the self-revive, and that Solo Link out. C4 year later are eliminated in 7th. Captain Dankland of Blamedell will be able to continue in this game. Chiefy Weefy and Broken Helm still hugging this wall. Chiefy Weefy in the, what I'm going to call the C4 position. That's the only real way I can describe this. Meanwhile, Saiku and Gonichiwa are ridiculously split. That's because Gonichiwa is looking for a way... Maybe a different way onto the top of the wall. I don't think he's going to find it. Honestly, don't. Delzor somehow stayed hidden. Using a very similar strategy. Just hanging onto the nooks and crannies of the walls. And suddenly it's all quiet. Raider and Apocalypse. They're outside zone, remember? But so are Luffy and Flolo. They are just inside this greenhouse here. They both have to move. They have to move in this direction. Ideally, can they get to the gift shop? If you can get to the gift shop here, I feel like you're in a good position. I think Dam should be moving back. And honestly, coming this way to the gift shop. I think that is the way to go. Molly's now coming out. Ooh, wow. Beautiful second Molly. Should get Apocalypse. It does indeed. Delzor firing a lot of shots Captain Dankland's way. Smoke's coming out. He's on the outside wall. Is Del going to make the leap? He knows he's got an advantage. He's double M249. None of this long-range crap for Del. That is not how we play this game. Sees him. Oh! And he gets the heal off in time. Takes a little bit too long. And Kong gets Del down to 69 HP. Nice. Unfortunately, Captain Dankland went straight into the clutches of Raider and Apocalypse. And goes down inside the volcano. So suddenly, Del not in a good place himself. M5C gets knocked outside the wall. And I think that's going to be it. Saiku is going to finish him off. He's going to try and use a self-revive, but I don't think there's enough time. And that's Blame Del eliminated. Blame Del almost eliminating Del, and then blaming Del and going out. The Bandage Kings up to 10 kills. Apocalypse and Raider still holding station inside the volcano. Del's managed to find his way to the gift shop. This is the position we were talking about before being quite good. You have options to rotate away from here. Problem is, Luffy and Flolo also have really good angles onto Del. So Del hasn't exactly got a lot of play. We'll wait and see how that happens. Oh dear. Apocalypse is down. Gonichiwa down to 20 hit points. Is Raider going for the insta-revive? He is. What does that mean out here? Gonichiwa going for the revive as well onto Saiku. Saiku back in the game. More smokes getting put down. A lot of uncertainty about whether to go through this entrance now. Oh, no. And suddenly, Raider goes down to Del. Apocalypse actually moves outside in a bid to escape. Luffy Lou gets taken down from behind. Chiefy Weefy and Broken Helm have decided now is the time to strike. Delzor's taking out whoever was in the volcano. Gonichiwa goes down. Apocalypse will finish them. But what about Raider? Raider's being camped out by Del. 43 hit points. Apocalypse has a small advantage. He moves to the other side. Del hears the footsteps. Goes around. Yes, he gets the first shot. I think with a headshot, he does it. Del up to 3 kills. And he's one of the final 3. Chiefy Weefy is the only player left, unfortunately, from his team. Decided not to follow his teammate Broken Helm down onto the carousel. Uh-oh. Losing this fight with Flolo. Very, very good. Very patient playing there from Flolo. Del gets to play clean up here. Del can win the game. Flolo's healing first, which is so smart. Needs to get Luffy. Doesn't have time. He's not going to get Luffy. Has Luffy got a self-revive? Gonna have to use it quick. Doesn't look like he does. And it's a 1v1. Delzor of Behind the Washing Machine and Flolo of Jororar now face off in a 1v1. Oh, no. Flolo got hit by the blue, and that one tick brought him down to 30 HP. That's massive for Delzor. If they see each other in the next 5 seconds, Del just wins this. Beautiful spotting him across the ledge, and Delzor, who technically didn't even have to play until phase 2 because he had to put the blue zone uplink in the volcano, wins, hopefully without, I don't think he was using God mode or anything, but he actually legitimately wins a custom game. Wow. Didn't see that one coming. It's probably because he didn't need to drive. Hey!